Hello, welcome back to Far Horizons Gaming. My name is Ben, and today we're going to continue on with brass restoration. So last time we left off, we went back to school for the first time since our accident. Had a conversation with Minori, attempted suicide at the train station, and got saved by our buddy Kotaro, who gave us a bit of a pep talk. So we're going to come and pick up here at the very next day. Wake up. Wake up. I wake up because of a strange voice. I'm in my room. No, I'm in a richly colored space. What is this? It feels like I'm inside the pocket of this famous cat-shaped robot. I can't even feel my own existence. What, does Doraemon, wipe you out of existence? Nucleus A. Huh? Who are you? I don't know how I'm moving, but I try to look around. But I can't tell where the voice is coming from. Wake up, Nucleus A. Nucleus A? Are you talking about me? I don't know where to look, so I answer looking up. Nucleus A. Regulate the world by becoming the political warrior Sorenjin. What are you talking about? First of all, my name's Takaguchi Ryo, not Nucleus A. Really? Yeah, really. I mean it. Excuse me. Okay. So you want Nucleus A. It seems you got the wrong person. The voice goes away. My consciousness starts to fade away. The world is engulfed by darkness, but it's probably just my eyelids closing. And I lose consciousness. I'm awake before I know it. I don't know when I woke up. It feels like I woke up just now, but also a long time ago. It's a strange morning. Oh yeah, I saw a dream. It was a strange dream, too. Oh well. It's scary if the dream meant something. At least I was back in my own bed when I woke up. I get up from bed. The clock says 7:45. It's still a bit early, but I start changing since I don't have anything else to do. I get all ready and something on the desk catches my eye. Dirty wooden sticks. I'm sorry, Dad. I take the sticks I haven't touched in a while and put them into my bag. Like I did half a year ago, I put my MD player in my pocket and put the earphones into my ears. I'm ready. It's been half a year since I got ready like this. Someone calls my name as soon as I get out of the station. I turn around without even needing to think who it is. Hey, Minori, good morning. Oh, yeah, morning. What? She's looking at me with surprise. Could it be? I came up with a theory. Maybe the dream I saw this morning wasn't actually a dream. I might have acquired some kind of power. My appearance must reflect my power, and Minori must be surprised how I look. So I was transformed? Minori. What? Kill me. What? Before I go on a rampage with my powers and hurt people. Kill me. What are you talking about? I know you're worried, and it might be cruel to ask you to kill me, but this is for me and everyone else. Please understand, Minori. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Ryokun. Minori! What the hell are you telling her? Ow! With a familiar voice, something hard hits my head. Kotaro. Kotaro-kun. Turning around, Kotaro is standing there with his fist clenched. Well, are you still asleep since this morning? Either way, what were you doing? I was trying to get Minori to save the world. I mean, obviously, bro. Jeez. He makes a disgusted face. You must have been really stressed out. What do you mean by that? It means what it means. I don't get it, but it pisses me off for some reason. If you're gonna kill yourself, I'll write you a manual how to kill yourself without causing anyone trouble. So wait until then, you idiot. Wait, you're not gonna stop Ryokun? Stop him. A fool that lost his meaning of life should go to devildom as soon as possible. What's devildom? You can think of it as hell with devils. Duh. Hold on. What? I'm certainly willing to die, but it's for a completely different reason. What happened? You don't have to act dumb. You see it, right? See what? You're a nice guy, but I've turned into an android. What? Common right? Don't say that, Minori. Okay. So Listen, Rio. You either have a real mental problem or you're making a big misunderstanding. Mental problem? Misunderstanding? Let me ask you, why do you think so? Because Minori... Me? What did I do? Well, you're surprised when you saw me this morning. Why were you surprised? I realize what the problem might be. I... It's because you were like always. Huh? Because you listened to your MD like usual and... You idiot! Takiguchi Ryo Completely Misunderstood, Volume 1. I hope there won't be any sequels. I'm betting there will be, though. Well, thank God you weren't taking things out of Minori. Hey, that's my line. You heard her. Well, let's go. I start heading to school as if to run away from them. Oh, wait, Ryo-kun. Let him be. I head to school with him. For some reason, this brings back memories. Stupid bell. The bell rings to announce the end of school. The class is dismissed and everyone goes to clubs or their homes. But the commotion doesn't end until everybody leaves the classroom. I'm in this commotion too, since Minori's talking to me. So, will you go to the club? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Really? Really? Will you drink caustic soda if that's a lie? Of course. Oh, wait, you can't drink that. I mean, potassium cyanide's fine too. Stop with the poisons. Then how about a blowfish? You really want to kill me, huh? That's not true. Why do you keep insisting on fatal things? But you should be able to promise anything since you're not telling a lie, right? As you won't be doing it if it's true. I like the look on her face there. It's unusual, but Minori's right. I can't say anything back to her. But it's a bit annoying to admit it. Stop complaining and let's go. Fine. I'm a man. I'll be brave and go to the club. Don't ask me what's so bad about going to the club. I grab my bag and get up. Yo, long time no see, Rio. Huh? Alright, I have no idea who that is, so... stick with that terrible voice for now. And I can see the enemy's attack. Whoa. Oh, you avoided it. I sense danger and jump forward. Something comes charging at me, but I'm able to avoid it in the nick of time. The charging object loses its balance, almost falls, flips in the air, and lands perfectly. Who are you? Oh, sweet. We got a new character here. Obviously. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, did you hit your head in the accident? That voice is going to be annoying, but I'm going with it. Huh? I try to recognize her. Searching my inner database. Oh. I quickly remember who this girl is. Actually, I don't even need to think because I know her well. She's short hair and she looks more like a bad girl than a tomboy. But she looks pretty and she's decently popular. Satsunaka Yui. She's a friend from middle school and we were in a band together in the music club, so I used to hang out with her more than I did Minori. She's frank and doesn't worry about small things. She may look rough, but she's really honest. Satsunaka-san. Yo, Araragi. It seems you guys were at it again. Yui, it's been a while. I get up. Yeah, I couldn't go visit you since I didn't know which hospital you're at, but I was pretty worried, you know? I see. Sorry about that. I say half-heartedly. She would have figured that out. She would have figured out which hospital I was at if she asked. but I refrain from saying so. Because if I did, she'd test her ultimate crushing fighting style, a style she's been practicing since childhood on me. That previous attack would have killed an ordinary human being. Well, maybe not. What? Shadow passes over her energetic expression. I get a bit worried since it's so sudden. Well, your accident. I guess it was unfortunate. Oh, that. It's fine. Huh? You're pretty light about it. For the time being. Wow, I was worried you might get into a massive depression. But it seems you're more of a man. You don't have to worry anymore, okay? Did you say something? Ha ha ha, you misheard me. Terrible. Yeah, oh well. Well, I hate pressing talk, so it's all good. Would have sucked if you turned into Mr. Maggot. Who the hell is Mr. Maggot? Satnaka-san, what kind of person is that? Oh, good. Minori's asking the same question. Minori comes into the conversation. Please don't ask. It's just a figure of speech. I agree with her on that. But I'm curious. What? Jeez. Yui isn't good at avoiding Minori's strange questions. I should tell Yui to ignore her, but I can't say that in front of Minori. I have to hope that Yui comes up with something here. She crosses her arms and looks troubled. Yui finally comes up with an idea after about a minute. Yeah, Mr. Maggot is... Yes? With that, Yui looks at me. That's a really weird option. We're just gonna go with she's asking for my help. Does she want me to help? I try to come up with something to explain what Mr. Maggot is. Then Yui makes an expression like she's gotten behind someone in a fighter plane. To simplify, she looks like she came up with an idea. I guess I should have said so in the first place. I must sound pathetic. No, you just sound like an idiot. Mr. Maggot is someone like Kotaro. Kotaro-kun? Yeah, that's right. Carrying hope on his shiny wings. I don't mind if you talk about me, but try not to ruin my reputation. It's the voice we least want to hear right now. I turn around in fear. There stands the topic of our conversation, Kotaro. Whoa, Kotaro. He's here. Don't treat me like a ghost. What were you guys talking about? After glaring at Yui now, he asks Minori. Well, something about Mr. Maggot being similar to Kotaro-kun. She's right, but it also seems like she's trying to kill us. Mr. Maggot, huh? I see. Oh god, that laugh was awful. What's so funny? For a while, our dry laughter echoes through the building. Oh yeah. What? Yui speaks up. Doesn't seem like she's doing it to change the subject. Kotaro must realize that as well as he gets quiet. I'm thinking of going to karaoke since Ryo's back. How about it? Karaoke, huh? Sounds good. Karaoke. I remember us going there almost every day during middle school. But I haven't gone there since I got into high school because I got busy. Alright, you should come too, Araragi. Well... what's wrong? I have to go to the club today. I don't think skipping once would matter. So you're coming? Yeah. How about you, Ryo? Me? Let's see. Minori looks sad. It's obvious she wants me to go to the club. But Yui wants to celebrate, so I shouldn't reject her goodwill. I haven't gone to the club at all recently, so it shouldn't make a difference if I go today or tomorrow. Alright, well, if I go to the club, pretty sure that's locking me into Minori's route, which is totally what I want to be doing right now. So, we're going to go to the club. Sorry, Yui. I'm going to the club. I see. Guess it can't be helped. But this was to celebrate your turn, so it'd be meaningless to go without you. You want to call it quits for today, Kotaro? Yeah. In that case, I'll go to the club as well. See ya. Yui smiles and runs off. She looks a bit sad. It makes me feel like I made the wrong choice. Yeah, but Minori looks sad too. Let's go, Ryoko. Yeah. We can go some other time. I head to the music room. The first music room that the brass band gathers in is the eastmost classroom on the third floor of the south building. The sophomore classroom's on the second floor of the north building, so we had to take the passage. You must be nervous, Ryoko. Huh? Minori stops in front of the door. What, you're not nervous? Why would I be? Because it's been a long time. Don't you get nervous? Nope, nobody gets nervous in this situation. Ryokun's weird, right, Kotaro-kun? I have to agree about Ryo being weird. But I don't think other people should identify him as weird, because he doesn't give the same reaction as we do. But the popular opinion would conclude that. Fine, I'm a weirdo, a pervert, a weirdo. Eh? Really? Shut up, you idiot. Are you going crazy now? No. Well, what exactly do you want? Yeah. Well, let's stop playing with Ryo and go. Yep. Hey. What? Nothing. It's meaningless. I stop before taking any action. Kotaro smiles and turns the doorknob. As he does, a variety of sounds flow out. The many different sounds mix together, making an incomprehensible blend. It's loud, but it also proves the extent of the soundproofing. And no kidding, if they're out in the hall and they can't hear the band, that's impressive. Brass bands are stupid loud. It sure has been a while. Everybody's warming up for the practice. Club's already started. I can tell from the sound that many students are already here. I start to get nervous in spite of what I told Minori. Closing the door behind me, I look around. There's one grand piano, and this room is 5 times the size of a normal classroom. Club members are sitting on the floor playing their instruments. It brings back memories, right? Minori talks to me while I look around. I nod and someone else calls out to me. Oh, hello, senpai. It's been a while. Oh, hey. Familiar people greet me like always. Wait, this is strange that I've been gone for half a year. But it feels like I've always been here. How do you feel? Yeah, it feels like I'm back, but... I can't say this is strange. They should act differently since I've been gone for half a year. There should be at least 1 or 2 people who'd act suspiciously since my arm is gone. Why aren't they reacting to my arm? Huh? That's what you thought, right? Chill runs down my spine. How did you know? I stare at Kotaro. Could he be a psychic? It's easy. It's obvious through your expression in this situation. Let me answer your question then. At yesterday's meeting, Minori used her authority as a club president to kindly ask all the members to treat you normally. Well, it's not like it's a prank, so be at rest. Kotaro never lies. We've been friends for a long time, so I know that well enough. So it means Minori begged everyone to treat me normally. I make a bitter smile and look at Minori. Minori is standing there embarrassed. Alright, that was more of a cynical laugh, but it's okay. But it's not like I'm praising her or anything. Senpai? Huh? A familiar voice. I searched through my head. Result? It's faster to turn around. Turn around at the speed of sound. It's a tiny little thing. Our eyes meet. A small girl is carrying a snare drum, although people see it only as a small taiko. I smile so I don't intimidate her. Then I freeze. I stop smiling since it feels nasty. Senpai? Senpai! Takaguchi-senpai! Whoa. The mysterious girl makes a big smile and suddenly throws away her drum. At the same time, she spreads her arms and charges at me. So reckless. To accept her into my arms, I open my arms, but before I do so, I kick the ground and jump above the charging girl. Yeah! Oh! I use the girl's face to jump higher. I catch the drum in the air and... I land perfectly. Huh, that was close. Nice catch on my part. Even gymnastic competitors would bow down before me. The next Olympics would be my one-man show. That was terrible. You used Corey as a step. She complains behind me. I answer while turning around. Couldn't be helped, Itsusuka. It's because you treated your snare drum, Machiruta-san, poorly. I remember the girl now. This girl is Itsusuka Corey. She's a freshman, and she's into percussion like me. She was so bad that I had to teach her everything when she first joined. That must be why she's attached to me, and she's cute like a dog. We're going to practice. Good luck. Okay. Minori and Koto disappear behind the soundproof door. Well, I put the snare drum down and turn to Itsusuka. Here, get up. I give her my hand. After a slight hesitation, she takes my hand. Grab her cold but soft hand and pull her up. Alright, how many times can we throw hand into this? Thank you. Yep, no problem. Like a Mexican standoff here or something. She doesn't seem mad or anything. But I feel a strange mental pressure from her. It's like she wants something from me. I stare at her, trying to figure out what she wants. This pressure. Cool. I have no idea what either of these are supposed to mean, so I'll go with the top one. Whoosh whoosh. I feel hostility. Bam. I jump back to see two drumsticks hit where I was standing. You can't hit me. As expected from you, senpai. It seems your reaction hasn't faded away. Amuro shows an evil smile from behind Itsusuka. That's a dude. He probably hates me, considering how he attacks me from time to time. Must be because of my great skill that he hasn't hurt me yet. I'm so good. I shall stop here for today. Goodbye. Yeah, we'll go with that. Amuro suddenly leaves, like always. He's definitely an idiot. Takaguchi-senpai? What? Itsuka must have been waiting for us to finish our conversation. By the way. By the way what? By the way she's my younger sister? By the way she was turned into an android? By the way she gets horny at night thinking about me? Well, I wouldn't know. Quick. This raging desire is about to burn me. An evil desire urges me. Huh? Quick, say it. Or else. Nothing would happen, right? I hear this out of nowhere. Well, Corey wants you to watch while Corey practices. Practice? Yes, Corey wants you to see how good Corey got while you were gone. Itsusuka blushes. It's probably Itsusuka, but whatever. Now that she mentions it, I wonder if she's been practicing properly the past half year. I bet she did, considering her personality, but that's not the problem. I'm worried if she had proper training or not. There are quite a lot of members, but not many play percussion instruments. It's because all the upperclassmen and the ones in the same grade as me quit the club as soon as the year changed. I was the cause. I don't know if I'm a natural at it or if it's because my dad taught me since I was a kid, but I'm really good at playing percussion instruments. My teacher during middle school said I'm better than an average pro. It seems people thought I was boastful, which got me into a lot of arguments. Well, I didn't do anything, so they just abused me. So I single-handedly had to take care of all the younger members. I have a responsibility. I drove people away. That's why I taught Itsusuka and the others myself. So in other words, they had no one to teach them this past half year while I wasn't around. The one in charge of this club's a sax player, not very knowledgeable about percussion instruments. Well, I guess it's faster to actually find out. I'll start worrying after that. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Oh, okay. Itsusuka smiles back. She quickly picks up the snare drum by my side and sets it on a stand. She takes her bags by the grand piano and takes out her sticks. She quickly comes back, filled with motivation. But her face is tense, and I can see her nervousness. She stands in front of the snare drum and takes a deep breath. She relaxes and concentrates. Well, you don't have to be so serious. I regret missing my chance to tell it earlier. To relax. Oh, right. Yeah? She says in a sharp voice, and then she starts the rhythm with her feet. She gets her tempo and goes to the next measure. I think a snare drum is supposed to make sounds like bam or tat, but what was that sound? Palm? Sorry. Oh, I forgot to put the snare on. No. Smooth job, kid. That's why you're an idiot. And child abuse. Ta-ta-ta. He gone? Sure. Snare drums are called snare drums since they have this wire at the bottom called a snare that makes a sound. Without it, it makes shitty sounds. Yeah, I won't argue that. Snare drums sound kind of like crap without the snare. You can instantly put on the snare since it comes with this stick that you just have to lower beside the drum. It's so easy that it's easy to forget, but the mistake is too careless. What would others say if she did that in a concert? Man, I'll forgive you this time. I'm sorry. Suska faces her drum again, but shows no tension now. She hasn't relaxed, but her tension's gone. Well, she does look more nervous. She puts the snare on. Fantastic. Claire will play now. She says this to pump herself up. She sets her own tempo with her feet again. She taps the floor a bit faster and hits the drum. This time, a strong sound comes from the snare drum. She simply hits each beat at first. She rests her arms and uses her wrists and snapbacks to repeat her movement. Simple practice looks easy, but it's actually pretty hard to keep the same rhythm. I told her it's good practice to increase her concentration. It seems she's been practicing a lot. After she finishes, she increases her speed. No, she has a steady rhythm. Before, Itsutsuka couldn't do what most middle schoolers can do. Most people that join the music club usually did music in their middle school, but there are exceptions like me. Well, I wasn't a beginner, but Itsutsuka was a complete beginner. There's a huge skill gap between her and others, so she had to work hard to fill the gap. Itsutsuka looked uneasy when she first joined, and her skill was just terrible. That's why I taught her until the day of the accident, but it seems I don't need to worry now. Itsutsuka has improved a lot in this half year. She's not even close to the average skill in her age group, but her improvement deserves praise. Or possibly, she could be a genius. The rhythm is not something one can train. I'll argue against that, but you can train it somewhat, but you're mostly born with it. Itsutsuka merely sucks hitting the drum, but her rhythm shows great potential. She's shown something like this before, and it proves her perfect rhythm. Sakaguchi-senpai, check this out. Huh? I was thinking too much and didn't notice a change in her expression. She stares hard at her drumsticks and closes her eyes. Then she changes her tempo. Could it be? I reach a conclusion. Are you trying to do a roll? No. Seems I'm right. It's pretty obvious. I've stabbed her with multiple arrows behind her back. By the way, a roll is a drum roll, and it's a technique to hit the drum quickly to make the sound seem continuous. It seems she can't do that yet. Now, drum rolls were weirdly hard to start out with. It's not that hard, though. I mean, fair. Thank you. Huh? Chloe can't even do such a simple thing. Chloe's no good. Itsutsuka, here. Borrow her stick and stand in front of the snare drum. She changes her expression, realizing what I'm going to do. Intermittent beats echo through the empty music room. Senpai, please stop. A roll with one hand. No, it's not even a roll anymore. It's just an ugly sound. Itsutsuka, this is what you call no good. You should be able to do it after some practice. Good luck. Takuchi-senpai? I place the stick on the drum, turn my back to her, and grab my bag. I head to the door without hesitation, but Itsutsuka jumps out in front of me. Sorry, apologize. Sorry. Let's not sigh at her, that seems inappropriate. Okay, that seems more inappropriate. Get out of my way. I push Itsutsuka aside to go out the door. She's crying behind me, but I'm too pissed off to care. It's not anger towards Itsutsuka. It's anger towards myself for not being able to do such a simple thing. I hate myself so much that I wish I were dead. It's not like I can't do anything. I know, but I want to think now. I'll apologize to Tsutsuka next time we meet. I tell myself that and walk through the cold hallway. Nice, okay. Oh, that seems like as good a spot as any to call it quits for now, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.